All right, I think this is officially on the air. Now, I don't know how we let anybody know about this. I mean, you would have to think that you would have to be able to share it
Do you
somehow.
have any
I guess
friends?
you can share it through email, but yeah, it's beyond that. I don't think you have very many friends on here, Hank. How many people do you have in your circles? Nobody. Because I think you just signed up for Google Plus today.
But anybody that was been on that you've emailed should be on that, I believe.
Yeah, and it should be.
Yeah.
All right, let's Hangouts on air. Okay, I think I know. Okay, so there's Hank Lazard. All right, so we go to this, and this is it. So if we copy this.
Ponce that, or what was Pouncer? Was that it?
Yeah, now what do we do with that address? We need to post it on Facebook somehow.
And
is that what you posted on?
Yeah, yes, but I initially post the link because I did not have it.
Okay, now if I post, what would be the easiest way for you to post the link? Can you see my wall and share a post? Okay, I don't care about where I work. Do you work at Texas Tech with Laura Azell? Okay, that looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, live right now! Exclamation point.
Yeah, maybe I should post it on my Potter also.
All right, well, you need to just sign into Facebook over here.
Yeah, I like to use Internet Explorer.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think... Isn't there something wrong with Internet Explorer where nobody's supposed to use it?
Except if you live in England.
Well, I like to run Windows XP.
Yeah, but this isn't running Windows XP, so that doesn't matter what you want.
I think my phone is trying to get internet from my camera.
Do you need to get... Wait. Oh, a slight misspelling. Are you kidding me?
Did that heart bug get Hank?
Alright, it's a good thing I put in a new drive in my computer. Otherwise, we'd be waiting all day for this. Alright, I need to scroll down to Hank. Hover, feed burner, Squarespace. How is Facebook not on here? Gmail. All right. Well, let's try it again. That's pretty nice that we did it slightly wrong. All right. So Hank, hopefully. Okay, I can share this. I can share this, okay, on your own timeline. Why would I want to share something that I just posted? on a friend's timeline. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to try to share this with Hank.
And Rodney.
And no.
No, you won't do more than one. Okay.
Oh, I guess I can only do it one. All right, let me try it again. All right, now Hank, you should be able to.
John Azell might be joining. He just liked it.
All right, so maybe shared this with you. Now, Hank, you have to share it.
Yeah, do I get to say something when I share it?
No, you don't.
Yeah, say, dear friends, if you are, public.
All right, so everything's posted here. I don't want to shut down Firefox because I think that's what the Hangout is running in. Okay, let's close this. Let's close this. Alright, so we need to keep those. Close. Oh, yes, we want to save that. Alright, I don't need this, so I'm going to close this. Alright.
Tweet Dick.
Okay, so I think what's happening is we're broadcasting live here through YouTube.
Yeah, the tuber.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're recording. Have we been recording everything? Or do you have
That's
to?
7 minutes.
Okay, so we've been recording the past 7 minutes on the GoPro. And then we're about to start recording the sound. And when we record the sound, then it's going to be, so this is all pre-show. When we record the sound, then that will be...
That'll be showtime. It'll be showtime.
I don't know if people can hop in the chat room, if we need to invite them. Let's not worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not worry about people wanting to join us in this.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we should prepare for the show.
Really? Hank wants to prepare for a show? Wow.
Yeah, let's look at our notes. Yeah, so what's going to happen? Yeah, Raleigh, you read the intro. You read the intro.
Yeah.
Then you play the theme song.
Okay.
Yeah, then you read the second intro.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I give a summary of the show.
Okay.
And then you read the third intro.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we start the show.
Okay.
All right. So what do we need to do today?
Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna update what's been going on for the last 5 years. Yeah, everybody gets 5 minutes. Yeah, and then we'll do Scatbusters and Soap Opera. Yeah, and we need to remember to mention that show.
Yeah. With them natives.
Yeah. All right. That sounds good. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
On the 7th day, God rested. In 2014, Jay Leno retired. Today, it is Season 6, Episode 94 of the Hank Lazard Show podcast. Do you have trouble falling asleep? Do you have trouble waking up? Are you feeling emptier than an Hooters on Crestwood Boulevard? Do you want more energy? Do you want less boners? Throw those medicine pills in the garbage disposer. Cancel your appointment with Dr. John Rosser. Hank Lazard has just prescribed a bottle of Hank Lazard's Hank Lazard, and everything is covered under Lazardo Care. That's right. It's right there at the bottom in sans serif font. Eric Snowden reveals government is listening to Hank Lazard. Hank Lazard is the award-winning performer who is the former star of Ventriloquism Cookie, former co-host of the famous Ashtray, former host of the Teenager Robot, and future best-selling author of 2 books, current host of the Hank Lazard Show podcast, and current blotter of the Hank Lazard Space Blotter. You get to this podcast even if you're a leaky boomer. And now, for all you cheers, here he is, the host of the Hank Lazard Show podcast. Fasten your safety belts. Just kidding. Have you beat your coach today? Here he is live from Tree City, USA. Here is Hank Lazard.
Yeah. Thank you, Raleigh. Yeah, on today's show, Scab Busters. Yeah, Hank Lazard presents Hank Lazard Scab Busters. Also an episode of Soap Opera. Yeah, and what has Hank Lazard been doing for the past 5 years? Yeah, stay tuned and you'll find what has Raleigh been doing for the past 5 years. Yeah, what has Pauline been doing for the past 5 years? Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, that's your cue, Raleigh.
Oh, for the show information.
Don't you usually do something else to lead into the show information?
And doesn't Jason usually read? Pauline usually read that?
Yeah. Actually, I think that's right.
Yeah. I'm
that's
pretty
the
sure.
boring stuff.
Yeah. Everybody, let's take a break.
Welcome to the Hank Lazard Show podcast. Today is May 10th, 2014.
Yeah, you got the date right, Raleigh.
We are recording in the United States in Birmingham, Alabama at 7th Avenue South, Jason's house. Be sure to visit Hank's website, www.hanklazard.com. That's not correct. Listen to old shows, find out where Hank is performing, win fabulous prizes, read some of Hank's joke. You can't do any of that. Send Hank an email at hanklazard@gmail.com. That is still up and running. Read Hank's blog at thehanklazarshow.blogspot.com. I don't know if that's still available. Hank is on Facebook, and you're on Twitter. Do you ever use Twitter, Hank?
Yes. Yeah, remember... Yeah, Raleigh, did you see that movie show?
That movie show? Which show are you talking about?
I think the show's officially begun.
That movie, where, I forget who that gal with the short hair is, and then she dances and she has a talk show, but she took a picture of herself.
Oh, yeah, that was Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, well, that picture was pretty popular on Twitter. Yeah, and I think Kathy Lee and Hoda also have Twitter accounts.
All right, that doesn't really answer my question of whether you've been using it lately.
Yeah, I don't think so. I've been sort of off the internet.
What have you been doing instead of being on the internet?
Yeah, well, that's a good question, Raleigh. But first, I think we better update with what you've been doing on the internet.
Well,
on the internet or off the internet?
Yeah, either one.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, that one with the guy. Yeah, or no, the old woman. Yeah, don't wave too hard or you'll fall off the dock into the water.
Yeah.
There's $10,000. Yeah, do they give you money for YouTuber?
Well, no, since Bob Saget's not involved, there's no money.
Yes, Sags.
Yeah. Do you have any funny stories about Bob Saget?
Yeah, not off the top of my head. I think one time I saw him in Dunkin' Donuts, but that may have just been some other guy. Yeah, what else have you been doing, Raleigh?
Well, Yakuza Dance Mob has got done filming for a DVD, and now we're editing that.
DVD?
Yeah, it's sure to come out sometime in the next 5 years.
Yeah, what about Blu-ray?
Well...
I'm just kidding. Nobody watches those things anymore. Yeah, you should put it on the YouTuber.
Oh, well...
That's where children watch television.
That's true.
Yeah, do you have any children, Raleigh?
Nope.
Yeah, Pauline, do you have any? Yeah. Hey, Raleigh, did you hear about Pauline?
What is that?
Yeah, you know that waitress?
Yeah.
You put the cup right in front of the movie camera.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I thought maybe people would want to see our beverages. Yeah, let's share. I am drinking Diet Cherry something or other.
And
All right, this is not good for the audio.
That's true.
Yeah, that sounds like something the old ball and chain would say.
All right.
Yeah. So what have you been doing, Paul?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been 5 years.
Is
so
it
it's
really
been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, married that waitress.
Yep.
Yeah, and did you see that child, Raleigh?
Check.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yes. Pauline, I think it's very brave of you to be raising that child as your own.
Yeah, that is my own.
Yeah. Hey, Raleigh, who does that child look like?
It looks like Milton Berle to me.
Yeah, Milton Berle and the waitress. Yeah. Have fun raising Milton Berle's child, Pauline. Well, enough about you guys. What about Hank Lazard?
Yeah, what about? What have you been doing? Last I heard, or I knew about 5 years ago, you got a internship with H&H Gregg.
Yeah. I quit. I had to quit that internship. Yeah, after Rudy started working, then they didn't want me hanging around. But yeah, H.H. Gregg is still a fine company, a good place to go if you want to buy a DVD, but then instead buy a range. Yeah, I've been out.
What about Blu-ray?
Yeah. Sorry, we only have DVDs. But if you really wanted a Blu-ray, I guess you could go to another store. But while you're here, are you interested in a range? Yeah, that's how the script goes.
Oh, so do you get commission when you're an intern?
Yeah, not when you're an intern, but I think the other people working there did. I mainly worked for they had good snack foods in the snack room.
There was a whole room dedicated to snacks. I've never been to H. Gregg.
Yeah, it's in the back. There's a door that says employees only. But actually, it was a good way to make contacts out on the West Coast. That's what I've been doing for the past 5 years.
Making contacts on the West Coast.
Yeah, and mainly consulting. Pharmaceuticals and commercials mainly. Yeah. Hey, Raleigh, remember 5 years ago how popular pistachios were?
No, I don't.
Yeah, they weren't.
Oh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Were you in charge of putting that Gingham style?
Yeah, that was a joke. I did that right before I quit. Yeah, I moved from one pistachio company to the other pistachio company.
There's only two?
Yeah, yes. I mean, so far, unless somebody else gives Hank Lazard a phone call. Really, it's the whole nut genre that I've committed myself to helping out ever since they were harmed by the FOA.
Oh, yes. The Farmers of America.
Yeah, I don't know if should we do any updating as far as if anybody accidentally listens to this, because they can't go back and listen to 3 years worth of 5 to 8 year old podcasts in order to understand what the Farmers of America were.
Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. Look it up on Wikipedia.
I don't think it's on Wikipedia unless there's a Hank Lazard Wikipedia.
Yeah, well, farmers, they grew a bunch of crops and then they get paid money not to grow crops. But in the whole process, they also left a raft of what do you call it when you leave behind like a bunch of debris, Raleigh? Yeah, path of destruction.
Destruction. Like a tornado. That happened in the past 5 years.
Yeah, the tornado of the Farmers of America. And in their path were peanut farmers.
Former President Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one term for you, President Carter. Yeah, and here. Yeah, and you know what else was invented in 1980? They invented Ronald Reagan and...
Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, wrong. Peanut allergies.
Oh.
Oh, you eat a peanut and you're going to die. Yeah, good one, Farmers of America. You're welcome, pistachios. Yeah, pharmaceuticals, that's a big one.
So you were working for the pharmaceutical companies as well as the big pistachio?
Yeah. Well, it was sort of, I was doing half and half. Like one day I had a really good, I had a really good day.
One day you had a really good day.
Yeah, like I was, well, it started off at, I forget what the name of the pharmaceutical company is. It started with a V.
Viacom.
Yeah, something like that. But they were like, oh, how are we going to sell all these drugs? Yeah, and they said we were tossing around some disorders. Have you ever heard of non-24 sleep-wake cycle disorder, Raleigh?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you did, thanks to Hank Lazard.
What about low T? Have you heard about low T?
Oh, yeah, I dabbled in low T also. Put it in a deodorant, I said. Yeah, and then they had all these commercials where these men were, like, riding motorcycles, and I'm like, no, make it look like their wives want to have sex with them. Yeah, but I'll get to that medicated vaginal cream in a second, Raleigh. Let's stick with, what was I talking about?
Well, you're talking about nuts.
Yeah, after nuts. It went nuts and then boners.
No, non-24.
Oh yeah, that was my idea. They're like non-24 sleep, wake, and I'm like, yeah, let's just stick to non-24. It's catchy. Yeah, and then they go, and I say, tell me about it. And they said, well, it mainly affects people who are blind. And Hank Lazard said, not anymore. Ka-ching. They all started applauding. And then I made my way over to the people, the fine people at Depends.
Well, what was your ad campaign for the people at Depends?
Yeah, well, they had all these charts, and I walked in and I said, your problem, co-ed undergarments. They always show a man and a woman, and they focus on the ladies, Raleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they focused on the ladies. And I walked in and I said, well, what about this? Depends for men. They started to boo. Yeah. And then exactly. There was a man with a trombone in the corner. Yeah, it turned out he just had low teeth. Yeah, but then this. We forgot about the sound effects, Raleigh. Let's staple that up. He forgot. Yeah, remember how this goes, Raleigh? No, we have to say it at the same time.
Oh, what was I saying?
Yeah, we have to say our disagreements.
I was
standing in the corner.
In the corner with a trombone.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Oh.
If I could step in here.
Yeah, please do.
Maybe we can move on to something else instead, because again, I don't think if anybody accidentally listens to this, will understand what staple it up is.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You play the staple sound effect, and then when you're having a disagreement, and then you repeat your disagreement at the exact same time.
Yes.
And yeah, also, I don't know why anybody would want to do that.
I mean, it's self-explanatory to me. Just saying.
Yeah, look it up in the Wikipedia.
Well, you know what we didn't do? Oh.
Wait, are you going to finish your story?
Is my microphone still on?
Oh, when did that happen?
I don't know. Is it? Is it? Oh. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, that was really loud.
Yeah, I think it went off for a second.
We never did the.
We put the camera there. Can you see that good enough?
Yeah, I can see it.
We have a new setup. Maybe you should explain.
Yeah.
Or no, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll explain the new setup.
No, finish. Let's finish the story first. Were you going to say something before Hank finished the story?
We never did roll call.
Yeah, roll call.
All right. We're going to forget where we left off. Oh, I forget. Who does roll call?
You do roll call.
No, I thought I did roll call. Hank Lazard. Hank.
No, I'm pretty sure I did roll call. Otherwise, it would end there. Is that in here anywhere?
It
I
doesn't
don't think
say
we had here. All right, Hank Lazard. Oh, now I remember. I did do Hank. Hank.
Yeah, I did Hank.
Okay. Jason. Jason's here. Rodney.
Here.
Okay. Jolly. Jolly is not here. Jolly. The other Jolly is also not here. Again, none of this makes any sense. What about Debbie? Is Debbie here?
This is Debbie.
Oh, good. Okay. At least Debbie is
after
here.
5 years, you're
Jeez.
back. Wow.
I wonder what she's. What have you been up to these days, Debbie?
I'm trying to reach Betsy.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Wow.
All right.
Well, you're still trying to reach Betsy after all these years.
Something is wrong.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I should say so.
Is everything okay in there? Okay.
Yeah, that never happened last time. Yeah, normally it was a cat that would like sit on something.
I don't think that ever happened.
No, well, there's a cat sitting on something right there.
Yeah. Can you see that on your GoPro?
I think so. I'm look. Can I see that?
All right, let's explain the setup after you finish your story. Or was it over? Everybody boozed?
Yeah, and then that nerd showed me a chart, and he's like, depends for men, and there were all these arrows going down, and then the CCO, he said, Hank Lazard, we've tried Depends undergarments for men, and it just doesn't work.
Well, that's because.
Oh wait, your microphone's off again.
I think this might just be a crappy microphone.
Is the problem going into the mic, or is the problem going into the board?
Okay, that was the board. This is. Excuse me. Yeah, that. I'm getting sounds. Is that because I'm bleeding off of yours?
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, sound check. Yeah, we'll fix this in post. Yeah, do you have a backup mic?
Yes, I do.
Oh, actually, I think there's another. Yeah, get the backup mic. This is a backup mic.
Okay, there we go. I mean, these were my backup mics, anyways.
All right, tell you what. Why Rodney's finishing his mic? Why don't you finish your story that doesn't seem to end?
Much like Depends undergarments. I'll wrap this story up.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, anyhow, so the CCO, he's like, Hank Lazard, we've tried Depends for men, and it doesn't. And that nerd held up the chart again, and he's like, look at how far down it would go if we depend. Yeah, and I said, oh, well, that's funny. Yeah, and then everybody got quiet.
Wait a minute. Is there a child in the room?
Yeah.
You're going to be an internet star.
Right,
3 people are going to see this.
Yeah. See, Raleigh, look at that child. It looks a lot like his mother, right?
I'd say.
Yeah, not so much like this guy. Yeah, I'm not saying that Pauline isn't his father, but I'm just saying that. Yeah. Raleigh, do you know how babies are made?
Well, I think Pauline can tell you a little something about recessive genes. Maybe.
Yeah, or high T. So the nerd says, look at how far down it goes, Hank Lazard. Yeah, and I said, oh, well, that's funny. I think your chart might be missing something. Yeah, and then they all leaned forward, and I said, Tony Siragusa. Yeah, then they started applauding, and I left. So that was a pretty good day. Yeah, non-24 Depends for men.
They go hand in hand, I think.
Yeah.
I think you should put those right on the shelves at the supermarket, right next to one another.
Yeah. That would be a good idea, really. But I think you need a prescription for the Depends.
Well, you need to work on that. You should write your senator.
Yeah, no, I'm not for prescriptions. It just hinders sales. You have to go through Big Pharma.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You should write your senator so that you should say that the pen should be available over the counter instead of for prescription only.
Yeah, what is the senator going to do? The senator only answers to big agriculture, Big Pharma with a P, Big Pharma with an F. Yeah, and Big Zaxby's with a Z.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Yeah, I had to quit Zaxby's.
I mean, quit as in, like, stop eating Zaxby's?
No, stop consulting.
Oh, you were consulting Zaxby's for a while?
Yeah, I did. They went the Duck Dynasty route, and I said no thank you.
Oh, you're the one that had Corky Romano on that commercial, right?
Yeah, bingo. Yeah, that was Hank Lazard. Yeah, really, it was borderline. It was the Duck Dynasty caster Jim J. Bullock, and they made the wrong decision.
I agree.
Is Jim J. Bullock still alive, Raleigh?
I believe so.
Yeah, is he on the soundboard anymore?
I don't think so. Or is he? I don't think that's it.
I mean, you can't tell. Unless you're a,
Yeah, well, somebody walk us through this new setup.
We're in a different room now. And, since it's been 5 years, technology has got such so that we could actually take calls from the Google Hangout, but even
That's
at
right,
our,
but I don't know how
our
we do
most
that.
popular, there would have been
So
nobody on.
we're recording this like we normally do on the computer. We now can do sound bites through an iPad, so that reduces the feedback, I think, and it makes it to where you can bring them up a lot quicker.
And flush them down quicker too.
What are some other sound effects? Yeah, no, not the bike horn. No, not the. Yeah, you did that too soon, Raleigh. Remember, I have to first say Big Pharma and Big Dick Cheney. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that joke's like even older than 5 years. All right, and then we have Rodney brought over the GoPro, so we're actually recording this on video, which will maybe be uploaded eventually. And then we're also Hangouts on air, so some people can be watching this live if they wanted to.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's a whole circle amount of viewers.
I think that's a 0. Okay, so nobody's watching. But then this can get converted into, I think. But the thing is, we have no idea what we're going to do with this audio file after we finish, because we can put it on archive.org, but the whole process of releasing the podcast is not going to, like, if you wanted to post if you want to post a long audio file on Facebook, could you do that? Is there a share button in archive.org? No. So we'll have to figure that out. But anyhow.
Well, I figured that maybe we can put this on.
On the tuber.
Yeah, on the tuber.
Yeah, and then we can put this on the blotter.
Is this actually
recording? You don't have a blog anymore. Yeah, I think this records also.
So we've got 2 camera angles.
Yeah, we got 2 camera angles.
Yeah, that's edited in post.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, we can edit out that glass.
No, we're not editing anything out. All right.
That's always true. We never edit anything out.
All right. So what do we need to accomplish tonight?
Oh, we should talk about the show next week.
Yeah, the show next week. Or wait, did I tell you the Prilosec story, Raleigh?
Oh no. Prilosec.
Yeah, Prilosec.
They
were way off.
I used to take that, but then I stopped.
Yeah, why did you stop?
Because I stopped having acid reflux.
Yeah, we'll work on that. But yeah, again, Hank Lazard walks in. Larry the Cable Guy. Sales go through the roof. Get her done? I most certainly did.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I guess we need an Easter. Hank Lazard.
All right, I have. This isn't going very well. What else? Okay, so we're going to talk about the show. I don't know what any of this. Are these your notes, Hank?
Oh yeah, I wanted to wish a happy anniversary. 15 years, Raleigh.
15 years?
Yeah, guess what happened 15 years ago today?
5/10/99. I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe it was 17 years. Now does that ring a bell?
97, 5/10/97.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a hint. I'm very thirsty. I wish a busty co-ed would deliver me a drink. If only I could do it in an area with a really large electrical line out front.
Did somebody give
Yeah,
me
do you
a
need
Pepsi?
another hint?
Does it have to do with somebody in 1997? I drank Pepsi.
Yeah, no, not Pepsi.
Oh.
Yeah, along with that Diet Pepsi, yeah, bring me some hot wings. Make sure my waitress is busty. I don't want to,
What's the cricket sound effect?
Yeah, I don't want to leave East Birmingham. I don't want to go too far past Eastwood Plaza.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, what else was abandoned 15 or 17 years ago?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the Hooters on Crestwood Boulevard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's still there, Raleigh, for lease.
Yeah, but
If you want a business with a really large electrical line going right over top of it.
I didn't notice the electrical line. Is that why there's nobody ever got that again?
Well, I think that's probably in part why it was abandoned. I don't know, Raleigh. I wasn't here before when that Hooters was built. Did somebody say, hey, I like that electrical line. Why not? Hey, let's put a Hooters below it. Yeah, one volleyball goes, yeah. Don't put that volleyball on your lap. It'll get caught in the electrical wires.
All right, let's talk about the show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, tell me about that show, Raleigh.
Well, it's Thursday, next Thursday, May 15th, 2014. Them Natives, you remember them. You played shows with them.
Yeah, didn't they once put a microphone into a pie and then throw it into somebody's face?
No, that was us.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they're having an album release party at Bottle Tree. If anybody's actually listening to this before May 15th, 2014, get to Bottle Tree on that day at 8 o'clock. Doors at 8. Hank Lazard.
Yeah, I'll make the announcement. Which camera should I look into?
I don't think it matters.
Hello, friends. This is Hank Lazard. Yeah, I just like to pause so in case they want to applaud at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, edit that last part out. When is it again, Raleigh?
God,
Thursday?
It's gonna take forever.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, where is it again?
Bottle Tree.
Yeah, at the Bottle. Them Natives will be. Yeah, what are they doing again?
They're going to be playing music and releasing a CD or something, an album.
Yeah, DVD.
Yeah.
And Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And you can also download it on the internet. In fact, you don't even have to come.
There'll also be live music.
Yeah, live music and Hank Lazard. We're going to be raising money. Hey, Raleigh, I thought of a great idea to raise some money.
What is that?
Yeah, well, first you get a bunch of people and you have them start running.
All right, yeah. All right, check.
Yeah, 5Ks. Yeah, so you get a bunch of people, they run 5,000 miles.
All right.
Yeah, and then you
profit.
Yeah, except, hey, wink, we're non-profit. Yes, yeah, so that means that we donate the money, but since I'm the CCO, I get $100. Yeah, if you want a cut of this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what, $100?
If that's the going rate, yeah.
Yeah, so you can be COO.
What is CCO?
What does it stand for?
I think you're thinking of CEO, Chief Executive Officer.
Yeah, but why was he saying C? What is CC?
Yeah, Chief Officer.
Oh, Chief.
Yeah.
Chief.
Yeah, like the CEO. Yeah, he shines my shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, but he gets $50. Yeah, that's you, Pauline.
All right. So we're throwing a charity event. I don't think you understand how charity events work, or nonprofits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it right on the money. Yeah, everybody run, and then we cash in the profits.
I don't think you don't make money from.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all those signs are pretty accurate. 5K for kid? Yeah, run for the cure. Yeah, you ever hear that, Raleigh?
Yep.
Yeah, of course you have.
Did you do that one?
Yeah, they wanted, I forget what they wanted to call it. They were like saying, benefit with running.
Yeah.
Ask your friends to spot, and I'm like, no, just run for a cure. And they're like, well, that's not really accurate. Look at this chart.
Why do they always try to bring charts in to refute you?
Yeah, nerds. Yeah, what's next?
Well, I don't think we finished. I don't think we've really finished talking about the show as far as doors at 8, May 15th.
Oh, and Davey Williams and LaDonna Smith also will be performing.
All right, and then Hank is. Are we gonna do Hank's thing first or?
I don't know. That seems likely.
Yeah, I don't go on before 9 o'clock.
Well, I think that's about when.
And I don't go on after 9:15.
Well, that's a small window, but you're a small fella, so you could probably fit in through it.
Yeah, so I guess we'll do that. Yeah, either that 5K or maybe a telethon.
All right, we can.
Yeah, you said we should do a telethon.
Yeah, we
right,
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, nonprofit, COO, $100.
And CC.
COO.
Okay.
$100. CEO, $50.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do 50, and then we'll go to the BRC.
Well, yeah. All right, I could do that.
All right, I don't think that's gonna work, but.
Yeah, is this free for children?
It is 18 and up, so no.
Okay, no kids, but we will raise, so we can raise money for kids.
Yeah,
they'll never know.
That's true. No kids will know. All right, so we're going to raise money with a telethon for the kids.
Well, not for all. Yeah, I think that's misses the beat. That pulls at the heartstrings too much. We want to pull at the wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it should be benefit for adults with diseases. Specifically men.
Okay, I'm seeing where you're going. Low T?
Yeah, close.
Non-24.
Close, next door.
Eyelashes not being big enough.
No, unable to control their wangers.
Oh.
Yeah, not in the wife way, but in the depends undergarment way.
Oh. Okay, I got you now. All right. So we're going to.
I can see it now. Are you a man? And then everybody raises their hand.
That's a man.
And then say, do you have you ever worn undergarments? And then nobody raises their hand.
Well.
The check virtually writes itself. Well, I guess it's time to do Scat Busters. Play the theme song, Raleigh.
There is no theme song for Scat Busters. Alright, we are at 35 minutes. Maybe we should do Scat Busters in order to prevent this from going on.
Oh, I do have a theme we could play for Scat Busters.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if
Okay, well.
That sound in the live broadcast probably sounds terrible.
Yeah, this is how you run a telethon. Hey, how many calls do we have now? Except we'll do it with viewers. Hey, how many viewers do we have now, Raleigh?
0. There we go. There's a record scratch.
Alright, do we need to explain how Scabusters works?
Yes.
Yeah, incorrect, Raleigh. It's self-explanatory.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think it has a staple in it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's staple that up.
It's got a
It's
staple.
self-explanatory.
All right, I'm pretty sure, Rodney. I think
Okay.
I think you read the intro, which gets longer and longer every time it's written.
Okay. Dear writers in Hollywood, you think the producer makes too much money, but you make too much money too. I can remember when a writer was just like you and me and always had great ideas.
Uh-huh.
Like, what if a high school physical education teacher had 10 children?
Uh-huh.
Or what if a single dad and a rock uncle and an impersonator raised 3 daughters?
Uh-huh.
Or what if a nerd often stopped by?
Did I do that?
Or what if a bailiff had diabetes and she forgot to take her diabetes medicine and she was on the edge of the building and Dan pretended to be her father?
Yeah, and then this is sung to the tune of Bust a Move, Raleigh, remember?
Yes. Is the Brady Bunch on? Or Chips with Ponce and John? The writers won't function. They're at a stone cold luncheon. Without TV, the people are sad. What are you going to do?
Just bust a scab!
Fellow readers, do you miss your favorite TV show?
Let's tell the intro.
Scabusters! Do you want Hank Lazard to write a season finale for your show?
Scabusters!
Send in your email.
Scabusters!
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of scabs. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of a well-paid imagination. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop. A scab-free zone. Hank Lazard Scabusters presents the season finale of a very special episode of ABC's Family Switched at Birth.
Yeah, have you seen that show, Raleigh?
No, I have not.
Yeah, well, it didn't end very good last season, so I decided to spice it up a bit.
All right.
Should we explain what that show is for the audience?
You should probably explain it to me.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I've seen the show once or twice, and I have no idea what's going on.
So there are people switched at birth. Is this a real show or is this a?
Yeah, it's a real network. It's not ABC. It's not the one with who's that lady at the White House who's like, no, you didn't.
Michelle Obama.
No, I think there's another one. Or what is that other show on ABC?
All right, we're not just naming shows on ABC.
Yeah, I think there's one about vampires.
Well, every network's got a show about.
All right, this is awful. I've seen a couple episodes of Switch at Birth.
Yeah, surprise, surprise.
And for the okay, so we don't read the characters' names, but there are parents. Okay, there's a father and a mother, and their children have been switched at birth. I think for the point of this segment, as far as I can tell, that's all we need to know. Okay, now we need to assign characters, I think.
Yeah, well, I'll be Tony Siragusa.
Okay. You're Tony Syracuse.
All right, I'll be the father, John Kennish.
I guess I will be Catherine Kennedy.
Yeah, why don't you do that the other way around? Yeah, Raleigh, you be John Kennish. And Pauline, you've always reminded me of Leah Thompson. Did you know she was in that show, Raleigh?
She's in this show, the
Yeah,
ABC.
Yeah,
family?
Howard the Duck, Back
Yeah.
to the Future, ABC Family, Caroline in the City.
That's what a list of accomplishments.
Yeah, Raleigh, can you be the child also?
Yes, I can do that.
All right, is that everybody? No, we still have Daphne.
Who's Daphne?
Yeah, that's you. That's you, Pauline.
Okay, so you're John Kennish
All right.
and the child.
Okay.
I am the mother, Catherine Kennish, and Daphne who is one of their daughters.
A real daughter.
I think it's their real daughter, the one that got switched out.
Whoa, hold on. How many daughters are there?
2.
Okay. That makes things a little
Oh,
easier.
yeah, next season, 3.
Yeah,
The
no.
trifecta.
Yeah, that's always hard to hit.
All right, and then Hank,
The
you
next
are
season?
only Tony Siragusa.
Yeah, that is correct.
All right.
Yeah, sometimes ABC Family has clever product placement. Wink.
The father and the mother are in the kitchen. I always wondered why our daughter was Hispanic.
And when our daughter was born, she was deaf. But a couple days later, she was not deaf.
I always assumed she lost her deafness in exchange for gaining ethnic ambiguity. Tony
Yeah,
Syracuse.
did I mention that a lot of the characters are deaf in this show, Raleigh?
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's the catch.
I don't think it's the catch. I'm sorry. Just let's get this over with, please.
Hank, it's you.
Yeah, did you say Tony Siragusa enters?
I did say it, but you said something too.
There's nothing to be ashamed of if your wanger cries into your underwear after going to the bathroom.
I am only ashamed of the visible trail of tears. Once I saw a child pointing. He was whispering something to his mother. His mother turned in shame.
If you were wearing an adult diaper for men, the story would have been different. That child would only be whispering, "I wish that man was my father."
A child enters. I just found out that your son was switched at birth.
Not again.
I am your son. The child begins looking at John Kinnish and begins looking at his pants where his wanger would make contact with his underwear. The child looks closer. The child leans in. The child squints. I thought you were someone else, but now I wish that you were the man who was my father. Thank you, Tony Siracusa. Tony Siracusa turns to the camera and begins signing in sign language. Should we have some...
Yeah, no, in the show, Raleigh, there's a lot of silence when they're signing.
But aren't there subtitles?
Yeah, well, we'll put those into the camera. Yeah, just hold up your script close to the camera, Raleigh. That way they can read what I was signing.
That's not gonna work. Maybe while you're signing, Rodney can read what you're signing.
Yeah, but then you will hear him. The whole point of the show is that there's long periods of silence.
I don't think that's the point of the show.
Yeah, well, I think the audience gets what Tony Siragusa was saying. Next.
Daphne enters.
So wait, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you're supposed to sign. Daphne's the deaf one, Raleigh.
Oh,
I don't know how to sign. Can I just read it?
Yeah. It would be nice if deaf people...
What do you say?
I said it would be nice if deaf people could read.
They can read. All right, just so then the child signs something. Are we not?
Oh,
are we not signing something?
No.
Yeah, Raleigh, do you need...
I
Do
can
you know how
read
to
it.
sign?
Yes.
Where is the Hispanic girl with the... Here, you sign and I'll read it.
All right.
Yeah, but that ends.
Where is the Hispanic girl with the huge knockers? The end. Oh, sorry, Raleigh, that was your line.
The end. I can sign that too.
So I'm working on this book.
Well, yeah. See, there's an XR of your book right here underneath.
Scab-Busters is over.
Yes.
All right, let's move on. Let's do the excerpt. Is there anything else we need to do? Let's do the excerpt.
Yeah, I have some notes here.
All right, let's just do the excerpt from your book and then soap opera and then end it. We're already at 45 minutes. This is supposed to be 22 minutes.
Yeah, well, we'll fix it in post. Remember that segment where your child came in, but the child didn't look like you?
No.
Yeah, and then the class was in front of it, and Raleigh's microphone went out. That's a clean 22. Yeah, Yeah, so anyway, Raleigh, I'm writing this book. The book is called How to Win at Level 70 of Candy Crush.
All right.
I think it's pretty obvious that it's fan fiction starring Dave Baird and James Spann.
All right.
Does James Spann roll up his sleeves?
Yeah, you know it. Especially when, it's basically a road trip.
All right. Well, I'd love to hear a section read out in your voice for the audible.com.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Yeah, you can read books to people, and then they sell them online.
Wait a second. Will they pay for the book and the Audible?
Some people do both, yes.
Yeah, so I write one book and then read it, and I get paid twice?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we should start selling the scripts to the Hank Lazard Show podcast. We can sell the scripts, and then we can read them, and then we'll charge them twice.
Well,
I don't think we charge anybody once.
2 times 0 is still 0.
Yeah. Hey, let's get an update on the big board. How many viewers do we have, Raleigh?
0.
Yeah, maybe it didn't go through. Maybe Facebook is scrubbing YouTubers.
Well, I think they're probably in, like, Facebook heard about the conspiracy. I think they're in on the Farmers of America.
Yeah. Also, did we already talk about Orville Redenbacher?
No.
Yeah, well, he was murdered.
That's not true.
He died. He was really old.
Yeah. How did he die, Raleigh? He was very old. How do old people die?
Quietly in their sleep.
Yeah, bingo. How did Orville Redenbacher die?
I don't know.
Yeah, in a jacuzzi. Look it up, America.
All right, are you going to read the excerpt of your book or what?
Yeah, I guess so. What else? Yeah. Hey, Raleigh, I need an investor.
For what?
Yeah, well, there's a couple projects. Number one, did you hear? I wanted to turn Century Plaza into an indoor dog park.
Although that sounds sort of cool, but what about the duty?
Yeah, well, it's duty free. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, in addition to the dog park, there will also be lids. Okay. Yeah, and a second lids.
Are you going to read the excerpt from your book?
Yeah, so anyway, this book is called How to Win at Level 70 of Candy Crush. It's fan fiction.
Yeah.
About Dave Baird.
Would you just read it?
Dave Baird didn't even know if he was going to the bathroom. Normally, when he played his game, he played based on instinct. The game was more enjoyable when played on instinct. If you won a game, you could say you won on instinct. People would admire you. How did you do so well, they would say? I don't know. I guess my natural knowledge, skills, and abilities made me a more viable candidate for success. The guy in the next stall knew. He was very carefully texting his grandmother about what he smelled. Instinct wasn't working. Dave played in 5-game spurts, and now the number of spurts had become too many to count. All of the results were the same. He was not having success on level 70 of Candy Crush. Yeah, that's all I have so far.
So it's not an excerpt. That is your book.
Yeah, well, it'll be longer because they go on a road trip and they have to fight a weather demon. Yeah, here's the twist. Oh, wait, yeah, I won't. The twist is read the book.
All right, what else do we have to do? Soap opera, and then we can get out of here?
Yeah, did I talk about Prilosec already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what about my Tumblr blog?
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, I want to start. Riley, do you want to start a Tumblr blog with me?
Okay.
Yeah, like, you'll take a photo of the abandoned Hooters on Crestwood Boulevard.
Okay.
and then you post a picture of it, and you say used to be a Hooters. Yeah, and then you know that liquor store on Crestwood Boulevard?
Yeah, there used to be a Blockbuster.
Yeah, that's it. Take a picture. Used to be a Blockbuster.
All right.
Yeah, what about the abandoned Wendy's?
Used to be a Wendy's.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Hey, what about that abandoned Captain D's? Or it's not abandoned. No, it's a right next door to the Captain D's was a Captain D's, but now it's a check cashing place.
Used to be a Captain D's.
Yep. And then the Family Fun Center up on the top of the hill.
Yeah, what did that used to be?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you see where I'm going with this.
Yes. Used to what's
$100? $100? It's nonprofit.
Okay.
$100, $50.
Okay.
We'll split it 3 ways.
All right, are we going to do soap opera or what?
Yeah, what else do we got down there? Did we talk about the upcoming show?
Yes.
It's a benefit for men who have
And
problems with their wangers crying into their underpants.
yes.
Oh, I got another one, Raleigh.
What's that?
Well, I don't want to put a peanut in your pajamas, but I have some bad news.
What's the bad news?
Well, earlier today, I was looking at your pajamas,
Why were you looking at my pajamas?
and I found a peanut. Yeah, then maybe that could be a Tumblr blog, too. Yeah, you do one, Raleigh.
About pajamas and peanuts?
Yeah, like, I don't mean to put a bee in your bonnet,
But there's a bee.
but I have some bad news. Earlier today, I was looking at your bonnet, and I found a bee. Yeah, now you try one.
All right. I don't want to put a crack in your window shield,
Ooh.
but I've got some bad news.
What is it?
Earlier today, I was looking at your windshield,
Uh-huh.
and there was a crack in it.
Oh, no. Yeah, now your turn, Pauline.
I don't want to play this game.
Yeah, I'll just do another one. I don't want to put an illegitimate child in your bedroom, but I have some bad news, Pauline.
All right, let's just go with soap opera.
Earlier today, I was doing a paternity test on that child, and his father was Orville Redenbacher.
We need a dun dun dun. Okay, that's not.
Yeah, it's appropriate, because it reminds me of Pauline's low T. Yeah, one's lower than the other.
Can we please just read?
Men, here, I'm practicing for the show.
Let's just get soap opera.
Men, raise your hand if you have a wanger. Yeah, all the hands go up. Now, men, have you ever had this problem? You're done going to the bathroom. Yeah, everybody keeps your hand raised.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, but it happens to everyone.
Yeah, everyone's done going to the bathroom sometimes.
Yeah, and then you think you're done going to the bathroom, and you think everything's happy. You're happy, your wanger is happy,
Yep.
but then all of a sudden your wanger starts to cry into your underwear.
And there's got to be a better way.
Yeah, and then everybody, like, slowly puts their hand down, but then looks around, and then they realize everybody's hand's still up. Then I say, everybody's had that once or twice. Your wanger cries into your underwear. Well, it depends for men, and then that's when... Do you think we can book Tony Siragusa?
No.
Or maybe, like, just, like, a hefty... Like, let's go down to Golden Corral and get a hefty man.
Well, you know where to find them at, definitely.
Yeah, the chocolate fountain. I thought we were allowed to get French fries in this thing. I don't know how I got gonorrhea.
All right, let's.
All right.
I was gonna suggest that we recap soap opera, but I don't think there's any point in doing so.
Yeah, well, you're the only one that is...
Oh yeah, I was reading it. So the where it left off is they were all just.
Yeah, well, I'll explain. Tony Fontaine and Tony Fontaine and Tony Fontaine are trying to solve the mystery of Tony Fontaine's father's diary.
Oh yeah, that was originally in season 1, but we're in.
Yeah, then the last episode they were just watching episodes of television in the back.
Yeah, well, that was a pretty good show. Hank Lazard presents Hank Lazard Science Fiction Conspiracies.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was a good show.
All right, let's just go ahead and read this and stop recording.
Previously on Soap Opera, Tony Fontaine is on tour with his Craig bandmates.
Yeah, have we assigned the cast yet?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm Tony Fontaine 1.
All right.
I think I'm Tony Fontaine 2.
And I'm 3. And Brian Peterson.
And you're Brian Peterson.
There's Tony Siragusa.
Okay, so we do have Tony Siragusa.
Yeah, I'll be Tony Siragusa.
And Waitress.
Wait, how are you going to be Tony Siragusa and... Wait, I don't think you have more than one voice.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, hey, Mamma Mia!
I forgot about you!
Yeah, I forgot about you! Hey, I played a football! They put the ball between the legs, and then the man took the ball between the other man's legs. I forgot about you. Yeah, maybe this Tony Siragusa is Irish. Ah! Crikey!
I don't think that's right.
Well, maybe this Tony Siragusa sounds like,
Yeah, I'll give him a British accent. Yeah, who's the waitress?
I don't know.
You
I guess I can be the waitress. That way everybody's two people.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about the child?
The child doesn't have any lines.
Yeah, what about Brooke Shields?
She also doesn't have any lines.
Yeah, what?
Patrick Duffy and Pizza also do not have any lines. We have everybody covered.
All right. Previously on Soap Opera, Tony Fontaine is on tour with his Craig bandmates, Tony Fontaine and Tony Fontaine. They are searching for Lyndon LaRouche in hopes that he can settle the mystery of the missing page from Tony Fontaine's father's second smaller diary. Lyndon LaRouche used to be Tony Fontaine's father's boss. Right now, Craig, Brian Peterson, Patrick Duffy, a Jack Nicholson impersonator, and Pizza are getting off the highway after realizing Season 4 was a dream. The projector in their bus is broken, and they can no longer watch their favorite episodes of Hank Lazard Presents Hank Lazard Serious Fiction Conspiracies. HLPHLSFC for short. They are all about to have a normal meal in a normal restaurant. Or are they?
Goodbye, Patrick Duffy, Brooke Shields, and Pizza.
Patrick Duffy, Brooke Shields, and Pizza get into an Eldorado and drive away.
Craig!
Hey, Tony Fontaine, let's go into that restaurant.
Are you sure that is a restaurant? It looks like a fire department.
Yeah, wait a minute. Isn't somebody a dog?
I don't think that affects the voice of anybody.
Maybe Tony Fontaine 3 is a dog.
Yeah, I think Tony Fontaine 2 is supposed to have an accent. Dr. Lichter.
Yes, that's right.
If I recall correctly, this is how Tony Fontaine 2 is supposed to talk.
Like Jodie Foster.
That's right. Hey, has she been in any movies? I think she won an award, and then she admitted that,
She had low teeth.
she liked to take selfies with celebrities. Wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's read the intro again.
No, we're not reading.
Craig!
Hey, Tony Fontaine, let's go into that restaurant.
Are you sure that is a restaurant? It looks like a fire department.
It is a restaurant. That old man and curly-haired young professional lawyer just walked out, and it looks like they've been eating.
Craig! Everyone enters the restaurant and sits down at a table. The waitress brings them identical menus.
Well, I don't see it on the menu, but I sure wish they served chicken fingers and a milkshake that is flavored like a dessert.
Today's special is chicken fingers. They come with a free milkshake. Today's flavors are cake batter, brownie batter, cookie dough, uncooked apple pie, and instant pudding powder.
Wow, that put a biscuit in my oven. That's some good news. I checked my oven. There was a biscuit in it.
That's not even on the script. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wait. Why do you look so sad, Tony Fontaine 2? Well, to be honest with you, I'm having a problem where I finish going to the bathroom and my wanger cries into my underwear. Our cook can help with that.
Tony Syracuse walks out of the kitchen.
Well, there's no shame in wearing an adult diaper.
I don't want to wear a co-ed adult diaper.
You misunderstood.
This adult diaper is for men. What is that?
Yeah, well, I forgot what my accent was supposed to be.
Well, I feel like I just found...
Yeah, we're on Jodie Foster.
Oh, well, I feel like I just found a bean in my stew. And what would you like to drink, Tony Fontaine 3?
Do you have a Tom Kite?
Half lemonade and half water? Today all Tom Kites are free.
Well, that puts some mustard on my hot dog.
Hot dogs are free today also.
What about me, Flo? Sometimes I don't feel like a man.
Well, why don't you put people in your back seat and charge them a fare?
Men in my back seat and I get paid for it. Doing.
Yeah, did we mention that Brian Peterson is also a taxi cab?
No.
I think that was understood.
Well,
No, that's your Tony Fontaine 1.
well, I think we should stay in this restaurant forever. Also, it is time for HLPHLSFC, and that television is working. Turn it to Science Fiction Conspiracy Channel.
HLPHLSFC isn't on. They are showing a rerun of Friends. It's the episode where the upstairs neighbor dies and Chandler deals with his own mortality.
Waitress, why isn't HLPHLSFC on?
I've never heard of that show. We only get Friends reruns and sometimes episodes of The Single Guy.
Well, that just put a...
You got ad-lib, Raleigh.
Oh, okay. Well, that put a donger in my dome. That's a callback.
Yeah, and now you have to say, and I just checked my dome.
And I just checked my dome, and it was good news because there was a donger in my dome.
No, this is bad news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just told us
Oh,
that HLSFC is not on the television.
Well, that really put a wrinkle in my wrinkle-free
Wait,
trousers.
Are dongers in your dangers good or bad?
No,
Wait,
that's
what was
good.
the donger in?
In a dome, dinger in a dome.
Yeah, donger in a dome.
Because that makes...
Ding dong.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, this is a bad thing. So I put a wrinkle in my pants, and I was looking at my pants, and there was a wrinkle in it.
Yeah, maybe that wrinkle. Tony Syracuse enters. This is ad-lib.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that wrinkle's where your wanger's beginning to cry into your underpants.
Well, I'm not wearing any underpants.
Or are you?
My wanger is starting to cry.
A child begins pointing.
Wait a second. We aren't watching an episode of HLPHLSFC. This is an episode of HLPHLSFC.
Bogues! Next week, a secret is revealed.
Yeah, they were in Bogues the whole time. Yeah, do you remember that old man and curly-haired professional attorney walking out? Yeah, it was Pitts Insanity.
Oh! Wow!
Hey, did you get hit by a big truck? Call me. I'm R.D. Pitts.
Yep.
This is my kid brother. Xanity the kid.
Sandy the kid, yes. Well, I know they're famous. I see them on TV.
Hey, how's that Alex Shannara doing?
Well,
Hey, he got hit by a big truck. Call me Alex. My favorite is when he comes in the lower third and he's doing this.
well, there was that one time that he was he said, "You need a big dumb lawyer. Call Alex." He said that on the TV. He's a big dumb lawyer.
Yeah, BDL.
Yeah, I didn't ever find the ending theme, so we'll just have to do this.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, you invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend.
I don't need to put a card on your gift, but I have some bad news. Earlier today, I found a gift. It had a card on it. Think about it, parents.
An hour. It's pretty typical.
Yeah, how many viewers do we got?
I think it's over. You need to stop the broadcast.
Well, really, I think that was a pretty good Potter.
I think it's about par.
Yeah, I think it was probably the worst one we've ever done. Oh, all of a sudden everything... Oh, your headphones went out. I was going to say, my headphones just got really loud.
Yeah, can we add ads to this?
I think so.
Yeah, wait, before you go, let me say something. Yeah, quick, give me a product. Somebody with deep pockets, Raleigh.
Pepsi.
Yeah, Well, this is a very refreshing Pepsi I'm drinking.
Actually, or no, 7-Up is not Pepsi, is it?
No, it is its own brand.
Well, that was the best Pepsi I've ever had.
You
All right, now let's
drink it.
Now let's send him a check.
You have to get Jolly to get him to send you a check.
Yeah, we should just run a 5K and have everybody drink Pepsi.